Off the coast of Japan sits Hebinoshima, better known as Snake Island. For decades, locals have avoided it, haunted by tales of deadly mamushi pit vipers lurking in the shadows. The vipers turned the island into a forbidden zone, a lush trap teeming with danger at every step. Authorities envisioned transforming the island into a tourist haven or scientific outpost, but every effort to rid it of snakes ended in failure. Desperate, they tried introducing a new predator. Yet nature refused to be controlled. What was once a dream became a warning. When humans interfere with nature, the consequences are never what we expect. At the dawn of the new millennium, authorities made a bold move to reclaim Snake Island. Project Eradicator was set in motion. Their chosen weapon? A specially bred, venom-resistant mongoose, engineered for ferocity. Dozens of these predators were unleashed into the heart of the island. The mongooses tore through the snake population with ruthless efficiency. Convinced of their success, the team departed, trusting that nature would restore balance. But they ignored a fundamental truth: nature always adapts. Instead of vanishing, the mongooses flourished and multiplied. The island now belonged to its unexpected conquerors. The quiet that settled wasn't peace. It was a warning of what was to come. The government's fix had simply traded one menace for another. The real fallout was only just beginning to unfold. The experiment faded from memory, left to the wild. No one ever came back to witness the consequences. Human pride had sealed the island's destiny. A storm of ecological chaos was brewing. The hush was not triumph, but a dire omen. The price of tampering with nature was about to be revealed. Snake Island's ordeal was only beginning. The mongoose horde had been set loose. The island's fate was forever altered. This marked the start of a fresh catastrophe. For a quarter of a century, Snake Island faded from memory. No one kept watch over the mongooses or the fragile environment they had invaded. With the snakes eradicated, the mongoose population surged unchecked. Their numbers soared from mere hundreds to tens of thousands. The natural harmony of the island was destroyed. The songs of birds disappeared. The jungle became hauntingly quiet. The mongooses hunted new victims: birds, eggs, reptiles, even baby turtles. The earth was strewn with the evidence of vanished creatures. The once thriving ecosystem was left barren. The mongooses grew fearless, ever-present, and dominant. Their existence became an endless hunt for food. They consumed everything in their path, pushing the island toward collapse. What was once paradise had become a wasteland. The once lush forest was now empty, its vitality drained. The mongooses were the only survivors, but their triumph was hollow. They were marooned on the very island they had ruined. Project Eradicator's legacy was a kingdom of silence and desolation. The experiment had unleashed a new kind of terror. Human intervention had led to complete ecological devastation. The island's fate became a stark cautionary tale. This was the world the mongooses inherited. And so the nightmare endured, year after year. Snake Island was lost forever. The environmental consequences were devastating. With no natural enemies, mongooses spread unchecked across the island. Ground-dwelling birds disappeared, their nests raided and eggs devoured. The once lively treetops grew quiet as rare species faded away. The food chain collapsed. Lizards, frogs, and young turtles vanished. Insects multiplied wildly, no longer kept in balance. Plants that depended on birds for pollination and spreading seeds began to fail. The island was left wounded, suffering countless small injuries. What was once a paradise became a zone of biological isolation. The threat had changed form, but it was still present. The mongooses brought new dangers, disease, and aggression. The true danger was the lesson: paradise can vanish with a single choice. The government's solution shattered the island's natural order. In trying to fix the snake problem, the island itself was sacrificed. Balance gave way to disorder and chaos. The fate of the island stands as a stark warning. Nature's intricate systems can't be forced into submission. The failed attempt left only destruction behind. Snake Island now serves as a lasting reminder of human mistakes. What can we learn from the saga of Snake Island? A lesson in humility. Nature is an intricate tapestry. Disturb one part, and the entire pattern can unravel. The architects of Project Eradicator, driven by good intentions, failed to see the broader consequences. Releasing a new species is like striking a match in a room full of fireworks. The mongooses thrived too well. Their triumph spelled disaster for everything else. The intended cure became a new curse. We must consider the whole ecosystem, not just isolated species. Quick fixes often sow the seeds of future catastrophe. Snake Island's fate is a global story. These errors are repeated around the world. We fall into the same traps, failing to learn from the past. In the wild, every move triggers a response. The authorities believed they could outwit nature. They were mistaken. Snake Island remains a silent testament to our missteps. Before we intervene, we must honor the wild's complexity. The chaos unleashed here will haunt generations to come. May this serve as a warning we always remember.